Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. We at Vasiliko Cement Works believe there is an opportunity for a collaborative initiative that can accelerate what is a common target by both the ministry and our company. That is Cyprus's transition towards a low-carbon industrial future. Cement is perhaps one of the most important commodities for building and improving our country's infrastructure, but cement production is one of the most carbon-intensive industries. The EU cement sector still contributes around 4% of total CO2 emissions. As you very well know, Cyprus must align with the EU Green Deal, the Industrial Emissions Directive, and new mechanisms like CBAM, which increase pressure to decarbonize. At Vasiliko, we are committed to sustainability, but the scale of this challenge requires both operational innovation and supportive policy collaboration. The innovation already exists, and we have access to it, but we have to make sure that the customers here, including you, the government, are willing to accept and use it. So we propose a joint low-carbon cement innovation partnership between Vasiliko and the ministry. This initiative focuses on 3 core solutions. 1, industrial-scale adoption of LC3 cement, which can reduce emissions by up to 40% by replacing clinker with calcined clay and limestone. 2, further integration of alternative fuels to replace fossil fuels in our kilns. And 3, deployment of advanced real-time emissions monitoring to ensure transparency and compliance. The key actions we propose for Vasiliko are the investment in kiln upgrades and LC3 production capacity, and the sharing of real-time emissions and operational data. And for the ministry, the key actions would be regulatory approval for alternative fuels and low-carbon cement types, facilitating access to EU Innovation Fund and Horizon Europe calls, and integrating low-carbon criteria into public tenders, helping to overcome specification inertia, the construction sector's tendency to stick to older cement types. We also propose a joint action of education and awareness raising aimed both at society at large and more specifically at the initial customers, the contractors building our infrastructure. Vasiliko can provide the know-how, and the ministry can use its sphere of influence in order for society to demand and for the contractors to accept that it is time to move to alternative, more sustainable types of cement. We believe the impact of this partnership will be to position Cyprus as a model for sustainable heavy industry in the Eastern Mediterranean. LC3 aligns strongly with EU climate goals, Cyprus's circular economy, and emerging Greek public procurement criteria. Further integration of alternative fuels in our kilns will assist with waste management for municipalities, which is currently a great financial